All greetings. As you can see over there, sort over the ocean. Sky is blue, but otherwise all across the island almost it's dark gray clouds covers most of the island today. And hibiscus. Good morning. Yeah, here is same thing as in Africa, you know. The only place you don't see Africans acting like this is, well, if you go, you're Africans together, they walk into a room and it's good morning automatically, good afternoon, shalom alaikum, shalom walaikum. They greet each other. The only people who will greet each other are the people in America or in Great Britain. Anyway, taking a little walk. Yep, out over the ocean, blue skies. Rain throughout the night, which for me was nice because I like the rain. Anyway, I hope you looked at all the events going on around us and make the adjustments, you know, as necessary. I showed you a lot of African bloggers who are picking up the mantle and going for the necks of the old men who have run their country keeping them poor, indigent, meaning ill and uneducated, starving. The young people are doing it. But some of them are missing, well, not even some of them, most of them. If you're watching it carefully, you'll see they're missing something. The bloggers are missing a very significant point. These people are going to America or Europe because they are expecting the same treatment that they used to get before. Yes, the UN used to throw them money. The UN used to throw them lots of money on the bus. Going in a different direction. Going through the other village. Anyway, the UN used to bring in the money for them. Construction, you know, clinics, you know, medication, stuff that they can steal and sell. The things that were coming for their people consumption. Even though it was, you know, medicine that has aged out and old clothes that even the Germans made a video about dead men's clothes. Those clothes that used to come from Europe and America. And I told you about the car situation, where all the cars you see all over Africa, or at least West Africa, why they came. The Europeans had decided that these diesel cars were polluting their atmosphere, but they didn't want to break them up and put them in their landfills. So guess what? The Chinese have stopped taking used metals from everybody. And it was hurting their economy. So guess what? They sent all the old cars to Africa to buy them cheap in America or Europe. You buy a used car in America for a couple thousand, Europe for 1,000 euros. Send them to Africa, and you had, in the case of Gambia or Nigeria or Ghana, pay $500,000 or $1 million for this car. And the Africans were doing a second business on the side, where they were stealing cars all over Europe and Canada and US, shipping them down to Africa, getting cars for free and selling them for a few million in the local currency. Nevertheless, the biggest issue that I had with the videos, they were informative. Yeah, they got information from sources that as soon as the events took place, it seemed like somebody in the presidential entourage was sending them videos. Somebody. And in the case of the 5 that went and sit in the Oval Office, C-SPAN recorded it, and CNN and all the other people, you know. But they were seeing it, and all of those governments, all of them actually, not just the 5 that just went there, the biggest request that they were making was security, weapons. The guy from Gabon came right out and said, from Liberia, the same thing. You want a win-win situation, but he's using words he don't understand. You hear the Chinese talking about win-win, but he don't understand what that win-win means. His win-win was, you give me weapons and for me to suppress my people, and I give you what you want. They wanted America to come in and take over where the French had left off. You hear what I just said? They wanted America to come in. Like after the French, Mali and Niger, America put a base in there. And then Mali and Niger said, no, you gotta go. Car coming up. So they see it open. Liberia, Gabon, Nanukchuk, the president there, all saying, come take our minerals and give us your security. The old men don't want to let go, don't want to give the young generation a chance to rule themselves. And though you might say the man from Gabon and Senegal are young, they all have the same mindset. They were raised by the same people. All right. Same people. Ruto, same people. The British first set up the system in Kenya, Tanzania. Well, they all, not really the British. Well, yeah, the British. The British were the lead. Like America right now is the lead in the world. At that time, the British were the lead in the world. So most of Europe went along with what they did, except France. France sometimes came up with some ideas like what they did with their own West African enslaved colonies. He said, look, we'll get you all the supplies that you need cheap, and we don't have to worry about that. We just get the rest from the rest of the world. So France bring it in, they bought it, they got it from the lackeys in West Africa, brought it in, and then the European nation bought it from France. And everybody knew about the uranium now. 80 cents a pound, $200 a pound. We all know about that. But these five and all the rest of them. And what's causing this? Yes. Scared like somebody said, we're going to put you in hell. That's what fear is. You're seeing the fear in the governments of West Africa right now. Not only West Africa, but all over Africa. Ramaphosa made a deal with the DA, hoping that the Zionists will help him instead of going with his own people. That's the way it is. And now, him too is scared. Even though he's in bricks, he's scared too. What's up, Larry? Yeah. Say hello. Even though he is in bricks, he's still scared. That's the thing, when you don't rule your country, the way it's supposed to be done, you go to sleep scared that
you hold it like this, open
somebody's gonna take from you what you taken from others, you know. And what Trump did was embarrass all of them. And even though he embarrassed all of them, they still come back home like Gabon, MAGA hat on, dancing, and his people come up dancing with him. These are the people want him. See, the wickedness is spread throughout the country. The whole country is rotting. People are dying. but they still see him as God. He went to meet the President of the United States. Wickedness. Anyway, just wanted to give you that little point in case you missed it, because I show you things that I see. And sometimes I would like you to find things for yourself and move from there. You know, build your own foundation. When you build your house, you build a house that you like, that you enjoy coming into every day. And that's the way this thing is working out. You know, wherever you are, it's not like where I am. See? The conditions there are different. So you have to work with the conditions that you're in. And that's what I'm trying to show you. You know. Anyway, wherever you are, have a great day. And just pay attention to your surroundings and make adjustments. And you'll be great. Peace.
Tell us, when they approach these stations, shoot them, and you'll defend us. I'm telling you the whole truth, you are a liar. You have lied. You will not protect me. All that you will protect it is your interest. You will not protect me. I will be sacrificed in court before a judge, and I will be sentenced to prison. What happened to Katito? He was sung as a hero. But finally, the determination of the court came out. You are not justifiable to kill even a criminal. What are you supposed to do? If you are within the late positions of arrest, present that person before the court of law. I say no to police brutality. I say no more to killings. I can't kill my brother. I can't kill my sister. You are saying this because your children are not on the streets, right? You are saying this because your cousins are not on the streets. You are saying this because your brother or your sister is not on the street. You are saying this that they should be killed when they approach those stations where they are supposed to be protected, because there is nobody of your family who will be on those streets. I am very sorry, Kenyans. If these are the kind of readers we have, then I believe we have a problem of incompetency. We are very sorry about that. How will I go back to my children and tell them their mother is normal, or their father is normal, or their cousin is normal? It's because they were shot dead demonstrating and asking the government to hear their cry. Kenyans, we love you. Every OCS and every OSPD and ever we are, have seen people doing great work. Please, if they approach our gates,